guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I just thought I would show you how my prepper pantry looks as of right now. I currently don't have a whole lot going on, so I don't have that much to show. I just wanted, mainly for myself, to see like where I start from and where it's gonna go. So I just got back from Ollie's, my local Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and they're just right down the street, so I like to run in there a lot and see what good stuff they have. And so some of that stuff I will be putting in the pantry today, but I just, before I did that, wanted to go ahead and show what I have currently. And now I have 3 separate areas that I'm considering the prepper pantry. I don't have a whole lot of space in my house. I have an older house. I think it was built in the 50s. And so my kitchen is really small. And so I don't have a whole lot of cabinet space or anything. Like, I have some cabinet space, but no counter space or anything. And I have like a smaller pantry that we use every day. And then I have 2 racks, one at the end of my stairs and at another one on my stairs. Go like this, like there's a landing here, stairs, another landing, and then it goes up to my top stairs. And so I have racks in the middle part, and I have one down at the bottom. So I'm just putting stuff where I can, just utilizing what space I do have. And then I do have another area. It's a weird cubbyhole thing in my bathroom, and I'll show you that too. So this is just gonna be a short intro into that. I just wanted to, like I said, mainly for myself, just to see where we started from and where we'll be going from here. All right, so enjoy. Okay guys, so here is that weird cubbyhole thing in my bathroom. I'm guessing that they built this to utilize space, so they didn't waste space, because underneath is like my stairwell, which, you know, is a good idea. It's just really odd, and I've never seen it in another house before. But it goes all the way up, and there's a step up. There's this weird step here with this carpet stuff, and we can't change anything in this house because we rent, because I would totally do away with this carpet. It's kind of weird and gross in the bathroom, but underneath here, this lifts up, and it's all dirty and dusty on the inside, so I'm not going to show you. But I will be cleaning that out and putting something in there. I thought about maybe putting on my shampoos. Like, I have some shampoo and conditioner and stuff right here. I thought about maybe putting in there, but I don't know. So if you look in here, I already have some stuff. And this door shuts too, so I can shut it. I've been kind of worried about humidity, since this is in a bathroom with a shower and, you know, the hot steam and stuff, I thought might affect it. So I don't put food in here. I put mainly just like toiletries and, you know, that kind of stuff. But I am going to get one of those like dehumidifier things you can get like a Dollar Tree, and it'll take the moisture there. I'm going to put a couple of those in here just because, I mean, I don't think anything in here will get messed up if there was humidity or moisture or anything in there, but who knows. So the floor always looks dingy because it's like a plywood and it's hard to clean. So it's technically been cleaned, it's just stained and looks like that. So anyway, so on this side, this shelf right here came with my son's bunk bed, and he was standing on it. He's autistic and does crazy things sometimes. And so he was standing on it one day, and the top, see it's broken on the end right there. The top came down, it just fell in and cut his leg. One of the screws cut his leg. So we took it out of his room, and I reattached it back on here, and I told my husband, I said, I'm just going to throw that upstairs and I can use it as a shelf, you know, to put stuff on. So currently, let me step up in here. Currently on this shelf, I have just some kids' gummy vitamins. And I've got like some gauze in here. Just random gauze I got from, I think when I had my C-section, I was in the hospital. A C-section, they sent that home, so I just kept it. And now I like to keep more than this. But we went through a lot of this. Our air was out about almost a month ago. It was out for a week straight. Our landlord's guy that he uses for our AC was extremely busy because we've had a heat wave around here. So it took a long time to get our air back on, and we basically sweat to death. So I gave my kid, I had 3 bottles. I have 3 kids, or I had 4 bottles. We used 3 bottles of this. And I like to keep a lot of Pedialyte on hand just to stay hydrated, make sure we're good. My middle son gets sick all the time, it seems like. And so I like to have that just so I don't have to run out to the store as soon as, he comes down with something. So, as you can see, this is all pretty empty. This is going to be like my first aid shelf. And so, sorry if it echoes in here. So, all my first aid, medicine, stuff like that will go on this shelf. And so, in this bucket, I just have these containers I threw this stuff in. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. But in here, I always keep children's pain reliever, and I write the dates on here. So I'm rotating them out to make sure I'm using the oldest first. And so I got 2 of the, oh, that one's not open. Okay, so children's ibuprofen. We don't use a whole lot of this, but I do like to keep it on hand. And then in here is children's cold med. So a couple different kinds from like Walmart, the dollar store. So there's cold and mucus, 2 of those. Let's see if that's the same one. Oh, that one's cold and cough. Cold and mucus. I'd like to get plenty of these because winter is coming up. Like I said, my middle son always brings something home and he gives it to my toddler. My oldest is usually good about not getting sick very often, but my middle son and my youngest get sick the most. So I got some vapor rub. And then this is adult pain reliever. I've got just generic Tylenol, 2 of those. Ibuprofen and ibuprofen. So my husband gets gout a lot, and so we like to keep ibuprofen because it does help him. It helps his leg or his feet. He usually gets gout in his feet. But so there's that. And then I have this rolling cart that I got from the dollar store, Dollar General, and old label. I was gonna put the first aid stuff in here. I thought it would fill up way too fast if I did that. So, my intentions were I was gonna try to fit it under this thing, but it's just slightly too tall. So what I have in here right now is a lighter, and I'd like to get matches and lighters and all that kind of stuff to keep in here. And then in here I have just some batteries. These are from Dollar Tree, so they're not the best, but I wanted to have some on hand. This is from Ollie's. It's a big pack. And I've used up some of these, so I definitely want to get way more batteries than that. And in here, I just have a pack of clothespins, clothesline, because you never know when I might need that. I bought some new shower curtain rings, and I didn't want to throw these away, so I just kept them. And this is just a pump to this right here, this dish soap that is made for like cleaning baby bottles and stuff to get all the milk residue and stuff out. So back here, yeah, I know it looks gross, but it's just stained. It's not dirty. But there's a box of wipes. I like to keep 1 to 2 boxes, and I've gone through my other box. So I'm about to bring that one downstairs to use now, and I've ordered some more from Target to go in there. Okay, so right here, this is just a box of just miscellaneous crap. But this thing's really cool. I really like this. This is my battery organizer, and I got this from Amazon. Just if you just search battery organizer case, these should come up. But it holds all different kinds of batteries. And as you can see, I'm really low on these. We use AAA the most in remotes. So I need to take what's down here and just refill this and buy some backups for right here. And this is like a battery tester. I mean, it's just some cheap little thing. It doesn't work the greatest, but it's alright. So in here I just have a hot pad, some lids to some other organizer boxes I used in another room. Just got some tea lights that I never use because I have special needs kids. And they're like moth to a flame if they see a candle. So we don't use them that often. That was my label for this basket. Yeah, there's just not much of anything in there. These are just some organizer baskets. This is a neat idea. I saw this on another channel, another YouTube channel. They're not preppers. They're just like a family channel. But these are like organizer baskets. So if you have a room in your house that's like super cluttered and you've got stuff that goes in a million different rooms, take these baskets, and I have them labeled for every single room in my house. And as you're organizing that area, just throw the stuff that goes in those rooms in their right basket. And then just take them from room to room and put them up. So I thought that was a really good idea. So I went to Dollar Tree and I got these. Got like 10 of them for making, for organizing stuff. And this is just some random samples that I got. When you do Walmart pickup, they give you a bag of goodies sometimes, and this stuff was in there. This was like some kind of diaper gel. And this is some free and clear laundry bags. So I just threw them in here. Didn't know what else to do with them. And right here, this is the area where I'm going to keep laundry detergent, dryer sheets, dish soap, that kind of stuff in here. I usually have laundry soap here. But this past month and a half, my husband and I hit some financial troubles. And so a lot of things that we had in our prepper pantry, we had to use up. Which I'm so grateful that we had it because it really helped. But I had this whole area full. I had like 2 to 3 bottles of laundry detergent. Dish soap was full. We've used all it. So I'm definitely going to be refilling that. But this is why we prepare. Because things like that happen. You have to go through what you got. And at least you don't have to stress about, you know, the little things like dish detergent. Like, we've been at a point before where we didn't have money at all for even a small bottle of dish detergent. And that was kind of rough, kind of an eye-opener. Like, I don't ever want to get like that again. And where you don't have just the basic, simple things that you need. So, we're definitely going to be filling this back up. This is just the animal cracker container that I thought about just putting lighters in. Just the small Bic lighters and matches or whatever if I don't end up putting them in here. So, it was just cute and I didn't want to throw it away. But I was at Ollie's earlier and I found a really good deal on some dish soap, which you'll see here soon. And it's going to go right here. They're too tall to go in this thing. I just have this in here for just because I had it and I thought I might need it. But this is probably going to come out. So anyway, moving on. I don't want to ramble too much. But so right here, I have some toilet paper. I definitely want to get more and probably fill up this whole section right here with toilet paper. I'll get smaller packs to put up here. I have some just Buzz Lightyear tissues and just some regular ultra soft tissues. Pads. I definitely want to get more of those. This is my kids' dental box, and I just threw, of course, you know, I used some of them already, but I got these from Target. They were like super cheap, like $1 something a pack. So I just got two of those. Adults dental, all I have is one I used the toothbrush that was in here already. These came in one of those Walmart goodie bag things. Don't know if I'll ever use them, but they're in here. And then this scope, I had like 4 or 5 scopes. Well, toothpaste in general, and we've used them all. So definitely want to get more toothpaste, more toothbrushes, all that dental stuff, you know, and fill this back up. So if I spin around right here, this is these weird built-in shelves that they put in here. And I had these labeled, but with the humidity, they've kind of peeled off. So I might have to like tape them on, or it don't really matter. I can tell what's on here. But up here, I just have some Lysol disinfectant wipes, some hand sanitizer. This one's been opened. There's 2 bottles, one here. Then here is like some shave stuff. As you can tell, I've opened that one. Just some razors. So I don't have any men's stocked up right now, so I definitely want to get more of those. This basket was full of loofahs, like the body poof loofah things. We go through those fairly often because, which I'm probably just going to switch to washcloths now. Like I said, I have special needs kids, and they have accidents. And sometimes the accidents are so bad, we have to just throw them in the shower and wash them. And I don't want to use those after we do that. So I go to Dollar Tree and I buy like the 3-pack of small loofah. I think they're called bath poofs or body poofs, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. So I always like to keep a stock of those, and that way we can just throw them away when we're done, because it just gets bad. I'll just leave it at that. So I do need to get some more of those, or switch to washcloths so we can just chunk them in the washer. It'd probably be a lot cheaper to do that. But anyway, so this is some hair stuff for my kids. My kids are biracial, so they have to have this oh my gosh, curl cream for their hair. It helps bring out the curls in their hair. So that's for them, and they have a special shampoo too. It's got like olive oil and stuff in it, so I need to stock up on that. And these are just, they were in a bigger pack. I've had these forever. Where I used to work, I can tell from right here where I used to work. But they, we had a bunch come in one day, and they were busted open. And so all the employees got to take home what was busted open, because we got a credit on them because they came off the truck like that. So I've had them for literally years, and this is the last of what I've had. So we don't use a whole lot of bar soap, but that's what we do have. We usually use like body wash. Let me step down. Okay. So right here, I keep shampoo and conditioner. I'm not a big fan of these 2 scents, so once these are gone, I'm not going to buy that one anymore. Or this one, this Ocean Refresh. But my kids love the strawberry smell, so I'll probably buy that. And so for every shampoo, I buy a conditioner and keep it here. So, like I said, these are peeling up, but it's whatever. Right here, I just have some masks that I bought a while back, and I wish we didn't have to use these, but we do. And so this is just a sample I got in a bag when I had my son like 3 years ago. Never used it, but it stays here. Same with this. I got this from somebody, gave it to me, and I still have it. And then this right here was like my baby shelf. This is what I kept all the baby stuff on. And so far, all I have down here is just diaper rash cream. And that's it. So my son's 3 now. So I'm not quite sure what I might put baby powder and some more diaper rash cream down there, because we still use that from time to time. But, so anyway, that's that weird cubby hole thing. Don't know what else to call it. But, so now I will show you my other 2 pantries. Okay guys, so this is the other rack that's in my hallway. To the left here goes down the stairs, and my other rack's right there. So my stairs go up, middle landing, and then these stairs go all the way up. So this space wasn't getting used, and it just seemed like such a waste. So I decided to just throw a rack up here, you know, and just put some food on it. So I'm just utilizing what space I have. I have a really ugly like 70s lamp, like lot up there that we can't change because we rent. So anyway, I guess I'll start from the bottom and go up. I'm currently sitting on the stairs. But down here on the very bottom are some canning jars. Now, rude. My dog has a skin allergy, so he looks like he has mange, but he doesn't really. I'm wanting to buy a dehydrator to put vegetables in these I can't talk. I'm wanting to buy a dehydrator so I can dehydrate some like mixed vegetables or just anything, whatever I want to dehydrate, and put it into these jars. I have a vacuum sealer, so I'm going to get the vacuum sealer attachments. And I'm not quite brave enough to try canning yet, but I thought about maybe putting rice and beans in these. Like I said, dehydrating, putting those in there. I think I could handle that for now, but the canning just for some reason intimidates me. So, but you know, it's a learning process. I'll get there. So let me scoot on down the steps and I'll show you everything down here. I don't want to be too rambly, but there's not a whole lot going on here, so it shouldn't take long to tell you what's all in here. But back here, and it's gonna be dark because you know it's dark in this hallway. I got some iodized salt, some French onions, and these. Oh, these expired last month. I'll try those and see if they're any good. I need them up. And then, so I got like some gravy mixes, some more gravy mix, some taco seasoning, some, like the onion soup mix. These are really good to put in like pot roast. They're so good. That's what I put them in anyway. And then right here, I have some lime juice. We like to put lime juice on like tacos and stuff. And this is my favorite seasoning ever. I love lemon pepper seasoning, so I always have a backup of that. I want to get some more seasonings. This isn't quite enough. I have some in my spice cabinet, but this is just what's back up. Onion powder, and then strawberry jam, some syrup, ranch dressing, and I got 3 bottles of ketchup. Now my boys love ketchup. They eat a ton of chicken nuggets and they dip. They have to dip it in ketchup. So we go through at least a bottle a week, so definitely need more. As well as other condiments like mayo, mustard, all that stuff. All the sauces. Definitely need more of those. And up here, I just have some cake mix. This is yellow cake mix. Confetti. This is open because my toddler likes to come through here and pull stuff out. I don't know why, but he does. So that's Devil's Food chocolate cake mix. This is some chocolate fudge frosting, and these are really good if you've never had them. They are funfetti sugar cookies, and they got little candy bits in them. They're so yummy. And then this basket is like my cornbread mixes. So I got some Jiffy corn muffin mix, which is really good with pintos. Like pintos and onions are so good. It's a pizza crust mix. We had a lot of these at one point. We've eaten them down. Some buttermilk. These are good too. The buttermilk cornbread mix. Got some flour. I need to put this in something. And this is really good. I've got it in a bag, but it's the Southern biscuit, and it's a complete biscuit mix. So you just add buttermilk to it. But I guess I set the bag in something when I first got that, but that's why that looks gross. But I've used water in this before, and it's not as good. But if you're in a pinch and that's all you had, you can still make you some biscuits. But it's totally much better with buttermilk. It's up here, the second shelf. I have fruits. This is where I keep the breakfast stuff. We usually have like snacks here, canned fruit, and like breakfasty type stuff here. Now, I used to love these when I was a kid. And so I hadn't had them in years. And I had a deal where if you bought 2, you basically got 1 box free. They refunded you the price of 1 box. So I thought, man, I loved those as a kid. And I don't know why as an adult I hadn't eaten them. So I bought them. And I don't know if they changed the recipe or what, but they were not good. I did not like them at all. So that was kind of sad because it's from my childhood and I remember eating them pretty much all the time. So, and it's a big giant family size box. My kids don't really care for them either. So I'm probably going to end up giving it to Food Pantry. So my husband's not a cereal eater. It expires in 2022. That's blurry, but so probably give those away. Now these boxes right here are empty, both of them. They're just from the ramen. This is kind of a wasted space right here. I mean, you can't really put cans because they'll fall through. So I put these boxes there in order to put something in them. I'm not sure what, but I just wanted to utilize that space. And so this, we go through these a lot. So I'm not as strict about going through the dates and stuff on them. Like, I forgot to even write the dates on this one. But my kids love canned fruit. So this, I usually keep like this chunky mixed fruit or fruit cocktail, things like that. This is usually oranges, and I'll do like the big cans of peaches and stuff in this side, but I'm currently out. So there's like pears, peaches, and mandarins in here. I think there might be 1 can of pineapple somewhere in there. So, not quite sure if this is a good, like, way to, like, what I'm trying to say is, I think I could probably stack more on here if I didn't have this. It'd just be harder to rotate. But I'm not sure. I have some others on my other rack down there, which I'll get to when I get to that one. But, I like them, but I'm just not sure about them. I might take this out, and that way I might could stack more in here. I don't know. But for now, that's what's here. In this one, I have the Bear Creek soups. This used to be full of like rice sides. These Bear Creek soups, stuff like that. But we've eaten them down. So this is cheddar broccoli, and this one is darn good chili. I haven't had that one, the chili one, but I've heard it's really good. So this one, I just have some lentils. I have a couple bags here. And then here, I can't pull them all out. I have a big old bag of pintos. And then some 15 bean soup. Some black-eyed peas. Some more pintos. Basically all those are pintos. So, I would like to get more beans. For now, this is what we have. This is one lonely, dusty chow mein teriyaki chicken thing. It's supposed to be up here. But, so, this mac and cheese, we don't buy a lot of mac and cheese because I have one son that won't eat it unless you change the color of it. And I know that sounds crazy, but he has sensory issues. And for some reason, he won't eat it if it's like that orangey yellow color. But if you put like Sloppy Joe mix in there or like tomato sauce or anything like that, he'll eat it. I don't know why. It's just a sensory thing. But, so I don't buy a whole lot of these. I do want to get more than this though. So I have this one pack. And same with that, we don't eat a whole lot of hamburger helper either because that's the stroganoff. That one's my favorite. We'll eat them from time to time. So we'll definitely probably get more of these. And there's some other flavors that we like those artisan crafted Great Value brands. Those are so good. So we'll get more of those. And Got some ramen up here. We had some beef, but we've eaten them, and I filled up my other pantry, like my everyday pantry, with some. There's that one random chow mein thing, and then this one. Let's see, I'm gonna put it down. I have rotini, penne. So I can do this without dropping it. Let's see. Rotini, 2 boxes of those. I got a penne. Penne is my favorite. And an elbow. So, definitely gonna need more of those. Okay. Sorry, I'm having to lift over my head. Okay, and so in this one, pull it down too. This one we have half-length spaghetti. There's like 4 of those. A thin spaghetti, linguine, and these are super cheap, but they were when I bought them. This is the Fideo. I think I found these on like the international aisle, but some places carry them on the pasta aisle too. But there's a different kind, like this one's shells. This one's like basically broken up spaghetti. So get several of those. Okay, sorry guys, my phone cut off a while ago, but basically that was what was in that bin, just those random pastas. But this is my second rack that I have. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm fat and it's really hot in this hallway. This is my second rack. This is at the bottom of my stairs. When you go left, that goes into my laundry room. But so this rack, I have my meats and soups and that kind of stuff on here. And these are those organizer racks that I was talking about. And I don't know, I haven't tried, but like I said, I'm not quite sure if I could get more on that rack without these. It would be harder to rotate things, but I don't know. For now, I'm going to keep them because they were really expensive. They were like 50 bucks a piece, so I'm going to keep them. That rack up here, I might get rid of because this one's useless. It doesn't rotate in order. There's 3 layers, and when you put a can on the top, it just automatically rolls to the back. And so anything in the middle, like, gets, it just goes out of rotation, and I don't like it, so I might get rid of that one. But I don't know. And I'm gonna get like some totes or like one of those long, kind of like under the bed storage things to go right here. I'm not sure yet. So anyway, I'll just show you what I have on here. Starting at the bottom. So down here I have like some pork and beans. I think there's only, yeah, pork and beans. We didn't really care for those. There's 3, 4, there's 5. We didn't really care for these. They had a weird aftertaste. So we're just going to eat them up and not buy this brand anymore. And when we rearranged this, I left this right here for like canned mushrooms and stuff. Or like canned olives. Because I have mushrooms here. My husband likes olives and mushrooms. So, but they don't quite fit. So I'll need to take this out and see if I can scoot it over one more. Not sure. So for right now, I'll just keep him right here on the side. And he's about out. We have 1 can left. But right here, I had the large cans of like greens and collards and stuff. So I need to get more of those. This is the larger cans of diced tomatoes. I need to get more of those because they're saying there's going to be a tomato shortage. I don't know if that's true or not, but chili season's coming up, so I definitely want to get more of those. And I have 5 cans in there. Black beans, those are pretty much full. These are like mixed beans, pinto beans, But I also have some mixed beans somewhere in there. But basically I just call this my chili bean thing. Because yes, I do have pintos. But see, I also have like kidney beans and stuff. I don't know if I can get it back in there now. Oh, there we go. And this is all black-eyed peas. And that's turned the wrong way, so it's going to bug me. Okay, that's better. So, definitely, as you can see, need more of those. I love black-eyed peas. And right here, just to utilize this weird, funky space right here, I have, pull one out to go from the side. I have the Bristol brand cooked ham. It's kind of like the Dak brand. I think I got these at Dollar General, I believe. But see, they have a really long shelf life. April of 26. And so, I think I have 3 or 4 of these. I think we ate one of them, so I think I'm down to 3. But I just stuck these here. I have meats placed everywhere, and I would like to get them in one spot. So, I might just put all my meats on here when I get a container to go there. So this next one I have some mushrooms, mixed vegetables, a couple different brands like Walmart brand, Veggie brand, corn. This is one thing that's definitely a shortage of in my area. I can't find whole kernel corn, which is what this was. So we've eaten all this. This was green beans. We've eaten all of those. We've eaten them down, so I definitely need to stock up on those. Some sweet peas. My kids love peas and carrots, so we eat these the most. That and corn. But I think I only have 3 of those left. And then, like I said, this is the carrots. And then this next one, this next aisle or next shelf, I have this one lonely can of spinach. I don't like canned spinach, but in my Walmart pickup like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they gave me a can of spinach instead of another can of green beans. So that's why we have this. And I wasn't going back up there for just one can. So we'll throw that in soup or something one day. Get rid of it. This is where I keep like this size, the family size of soups. Usually it's full of the Hormel chili, the big cans, because we'll open up a big can and add some extra beans in it. And it feeds all 5 of us. So we love chili in the winter time. If it's not homemade, we love the Hormel. So that'll go here. These are Progresso soups. They're different flavors, but I've put them, and I know this sounds dumb because this is a first in, first out. Whenever we do when I order more, I do take these out and put them in like what expires first. And we do eat these, so they do get eaten fairly often, so I don't have to worry about them expiring on me. Same with this one. Yeah, these Campbell's Chunkies, it's the same way. We really like the Campbell's Chunkies. My kids don't like some of the flavors. Like, they love this chili mac, but like, they don't like the hearty beef and vegetable and all that stuff. So I definitely want to fill back up on these too. And this next shelf is, like I said, I'm using this for now, but I really don't like it. Because if you can tell, when you put something in the middle, it just gets stuck here. Like if you have cans that go up to here, and then you put something in the middle, it gets stuck here, right? So whenever you put something up here, the next level, it's just going to keep going this way, and all this stuff in the middle is not going to be rotated with it. So what I have in here is stuff that we eat, you know, fairly often, every week. So these are like raviolis, beefaronis, what I call beefaroni, the macaroni and beef, stuff like that. So I don't have to worry as much about the rotation because we eat these fairly often, and I do keep an eye on it. But these I don't use that often, and so I definitely have to keep an eye on the dates when I put them in here. But these are just cream of soups. like cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, that type thing. And he had, I think he had mushrooms in here too, but we've moved them down to the next set, so I'm not sure what's gonna go in here. Walmart substituted their brand of SpaghettiOs for this, and this can's too big to go in there, so I just stuck it here. But as you can see, there's not much back there, so this is definitely gonna have to get filled back up. So SpaghettiOs, family size chicken noodle. I had bought several of these and I didn't like them, so I'm not gonna buy any more of these because the noodles are just too soggy. So you live and you learn. Definitely don't buy things that you're not gonna eat. And so that was a lesson learned. I won't be buying any more of these. As well as, I love these, but I had bought a Castleberry brand of Brunswick stew, and it was really gross, and I did not like it at all. And I'd only bought 2 cans of it, and my one son ate it. He wasn't crazy about it, but he did eat it. So we're definitely going to get more of these because I do like this Walmart brand beef stew, and it's fairly cheap. So I've only got 3 cans left of those. And then I've got, this won't stack very well. I got a pack of, 6-pack of deviled ham. We don't eat these that often, but every now and then I'll get a craving for deviled ham, and so I wanted to have at least 1 pack of those. Now, up here, there's not a whole lot going on, but there's just some spaghetti sauce. I've got like 4 jars of the marinara, 2 jars of the traditional. I think there's like 3 jars of this. And I have like 3 cans of this manwich. My husband said he didn't like these, but I don't even think he's tried them. So, the pork and barbecue sauce, the Carolina one. Got a few cans of those. Some Vienna sausage. So we have barbecue and a chicken. And another case of something I didn't really care for, but we're gonna eat it, is this treat. It was way too salty, so probably won't buy it again. But this generic great value luncheon meat, to me, tastes almost exactly like Spam. There's a slight difference, but it's not too bad. So we're down to, I think, 5 cans of tuna. There's 1 random one here, and then these. So need more of those. We got 2 cans of the roast beef, which I haven't tried yet, but I've had another brand of this and it was good. So, and this, I don't know if anyone else keeps this or not. I haven't tried these yet, so this is I only bought 1. I'm gonna try it, and if we like it, I'll buy more, because I bought this like 6 months ago and still haven't tried it. So it has a really long shelf life on it. But yeah, that's it. So there's this rack and that one. So that's where I'm starting from. And I have like my regular pantry here. I keep like the Pop-Tarts and drink mixes and oatmeal and all that kind of stuff. I use this every single day. We eat everything out of here almost every single day. So I'm not going to consider that my prepper pantry. That's like a working pantry. We do, this I guess would be considered a working pantry too, but we eat all this stuff on a daily basis. This not as much. Excuse me. So anyways, I'm going to go do my Ollie's haul now that I'm, from all that stuff I bought earlier, and start filling up these shelves. Alright, talk to you later, guys.